Look it. It's like Spider-Man's going for my nipple. What's happening, my film nerds? David the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Captain America Civil War. I can't believe it's actually here. Holy shit, I can't believe I saw Captain America Civil War. I still remember when they announced it, they tried to fool us by saying it was a different Captain America, and then, oh, it was a great announcement. Really great. And we all know the story of Captain America Civil War, and this is a Captain America movie. I know people make jokes, and I even made a joke on one of my videos that it's actually Avengers 2.5, which, yes, it's got a lot of the Avengers in it, but technically, yes, this is a Captain America movie, and it has to do with the continuation of Winter Soldier. And I'm glad that the Russo brothers are back to direct this one, and they're going to direct Avengers Infinity War Part 1 and 2. Because I loved Captain America, Winter Soldier, one of my favorite, all-time favorite, like, superhero movies. Just a really great movie, especially when Captain America, everybody was okay. The first movie was fine, but it's just like bam, bam, and now Civil fucking War, man. And we know the story, Civil War. We know that these heroes have to be put in check because there's a lot of collateral damage. Yes, they save a lot of lives, but they also make mistakes, which causes casualties. So the Avengers need to be supervised, and of course, Tony Stark is for this, probably because all of the bad shit that has happened in the Avengers was really his fault. Cap, of course, does not like it. He's like, no, if something bad is happening, I am going to do it. I don't need to ask for permission. This is bullshit. And then, of course, there's clashing. And what's great is there's a lot of buildup in this movie. But the really great part is there's always been buildup since that first Avengers movie. Tony and Steve have never really seen eye to eye. And there's been a buildup. It's like they had this in the back of their heads. Like, hey, eventually we're going to do Civil War. But I guess in the books, too, there's always been tension. But there's always been tension throughout the movies. And there's big time tension here, and then everybody else joins, picks a side, or really not really picks a side, but just kind of like you get why they're picking that side. Oh, that superhero romp at the airport where they're all just going, you know the scene. I'm not, no spoilers, don't worry guys, but they're all together, probably the best superhero scene ever. So obviously, I loved Captain America Civil War, guys. Really loved the movie. It's just, like I said, the build-up was great. It wasn't just like right away, let's just start fighting, kicking our... it was a nice, slow build-up. You see both sides. That's what's great about this movie. You see Tony's side, you see Steve's side, and you kind of go, well, I kind of agree with Tony on this part, but I agree with Steve at this part. I don't know what to do. And like I said, that airport scene where everybody is there, it's just so great. And then we got Spider-Man. Tom Holland, Spider-Man. You made me proud, son. I'm a big Spider-Man fan, second to Deadpool in the Marvel category. I've watched the cartoon, I've read some of the books. I'm an all-around fan. I've loved the movies too, but it's never, Tobey Maguire did okay, a little whiny. Andrew Garfield did a little better, but he was just a little too depressed and emo. And now we got Tom Holland, and the little time that he had in this movie, I already think he's the best one. Hands down. He's so naive and witty and just like awkward, but he's not like so awkward where you're just like, Jesus Christ, what is wrong with this kid? He's awkward, but then he cracks jokes. The scenes with him and Tony Stark are just... I can't wait for Homecoming. Everybody shines in this movie. Everybody has ample amount of time to do their thing, which is great. Nobody's like overused or anything. Like I said, this is still a Captain America movie, so there's a lot of Captain, Bucky, Falcon, because those are generally Captain America characters. Great amount of time for Tony and everybody else, and then of course we have Ant-Man, who he steals the show just like Spider-Man. It's mind-boggling when you're just like, who do I like more? I don't know, because Ant-Man just made me laugh a whole lot right now, just like Spider-Man did about 2 seconds ago. My buddy actually hadn't seen Ant-Man, and he wants to see him after this movie. That's how good he is in this movie. They fit him in perfectly, and it's great. And he just, like I said, he steals certain scenes. Black Panther! Chadwick Boseman, holy shit, man. I've been a fan of this guy since the Jackie Robinson movie. I thought he was great in that, and this movie will make you look forward to the Black Panther movie. And I believe Chadwick Boseman could probably teach Will Smith a thing or two about accents. Yeah, that's right, I said it. But he's a badass in this movie, pure badass. He's just one guy, like if you're running as fast as some of these guys run and he's behind you, that's some scary shit, because the costume's great and it's like a man-sized panther is just running right after you, and he's got some He's got some fucking claws, man. The action sequences in this movie are great. I heard that John Wick's stunt team or stunt coordinator or fight coordinator helped with this movie, and you see it. You really see it. Some of the stunts, you're just like, what the fuck? That looked like it really hurt. Fantastic. Story was great. The acting was great. Characters were great. Visual effects. Everything was great. But where this movie lacks is where every Marvel movie lacks, except for the Avengers, is the villain. You really don't care about the villain. You're just like, oh yeah, that guy had like a vendetta going on while all this shit was going on. Cool. Yeah, they didn't give two shits really about the villain. I mean, you get a backstory, you get why he's doing what he's doing, but overall, you're just like, I just wanted to see that fucking scene where they all just duke it out. Which, that scene, oh, God, just giving me chills right now. Oh, look, goosebumps. So is it going to go on the wall of favorite movies? Of course it's going to go on the wall of favorite movies of 2016. Get up there! It's getting pretty crowded. It's only May. We're only like 4 months into this freaking year, man. I mean, I'm running out of room. I might have to make the posters a little smaller using magic, because they're real posters. Captain America Civil War. Did you guys see it? Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the balls area. And I will be doing a spoiler review sometime this weekend, hopefully. I want to see it again, though. So hopefully I'll be able to see it again so I can really give a good spoiler review because I want to go over a lot of things. The secret scenes and just certain things I thought about. And just a good time. Yeah, let me know what you thought about the movie down below in the balls area. And I am Dave, the Film Junkie. And this has been a film review of Captain America Civil War. Oh, man. Like I said, it's just the year the superhero clashing against each other. And I'm technically saying X-Men's also in that category because there's some good X-Men fighting kind of bad X-Men in this movie. You know what I'm saying. Still clashing. So that's what this year is, and I love it. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. And thank you for watching, you beautiful people. You go ahead and hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to my other channel too. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and visit filmjunkie.com for all my videos.